As we're going through each part of our body scan, we want to just be able to observe without attaching and noticing that through any part of our body or anything that we focus on, we can have multiple thoughts. And those thoughts can come in so many different forms. So it can be colors, impressions, it can be full out fledged dialogue, look like a movie. And other times it can just be a feeling almost that or sense that is in your body and it flips from one thing to another. So today we're going to be the best observers that we can be as we're listening to our body and we're counting the number of impressions and thoughts that maybe come to mind through each part of the body. I do want us to try to be relaxed as possible, breathing in and out steady. We're going to make sure our feet are on the floor, the soles of the feet touching the ground. You like you can kind of web the toes a little bit. Webbing the toes. Feeling the fullness of the feet, the soles on the ground. See if you can just relax the feet. Imagine them being as light as a feather. Just get a sense of treading light. I want to also relax the legs, relax the hips, and feel your sits bone melt into the seat beneath you. Maybe squeeze the glutes just so that you know that's where your sits bone is, and just allow that sits bone to melt. All the weight falls down the back body and the belly body into the pelvic bowl, and from the pelvic bowl into the chair. And see if you can feel yourself here as well, as light as a feather. No straining or forcing. And also relax our shoulders and let the weight fall down our arms, down into our hands and our fingertips. And see if we can just shake it out. Breathing in and out as we relax more and more. Nothing to do and nowhere to go but to relax and breathe. Relax the tongue away from the top of the mouth. And relax the eyes so that the eyes aren't so much pressing together as that the eyelashes are just laying. They're laying on the face. The eyes are closed. Loosen the jaw. And then notice how that also opens up the pathways to breathe. Maybe sit up a little bit taller using the core as opposed to the shoulders. Breathing in and out with ease. And then the crown of the head. Allow that to also just be positioned towards the ceiling. You don't have to maybe do much more than just pivot the body upwards a little bit. Breathing in and out with ease. I want you to bring your full body from the crown of the head down to the feet, just into your awareness right now. And you're just going to do a quick check in as I ring the singing bowl. And you're just going to go through the body And I want you to try to find something that you have gratitude for while you're doing this within your body. What are you grateful for? And this can come be in any form. It could be something that was there at one time and now is absent, like a pain or a sickness, and now you've recovered and you're grateful for that. It could be something present. Maybe it's you've painted your nails and you're grateful for the way your nails look, or a haircut. It could be something from working out in the body. Maybe it's internal. You did a little bit of walking this week and you feel better, got some cardio in, your heart feels better. Maybe it's something that you've changed in your diet so that your belly can relax and be in the natural harmony. I'm just going to allow yourself to continue to just try to find that thing that you're grateful for. And really, when you find this thing that you're grateful for, really have a true heart for this. Feel it with everything you have, the sense of gratitude and thanksgiving. Do this for another 5 breath cycles, scanning the whole body for something you're grateful for. If the mind wanders, gently bring it back. Bring it back with compassion and a sense of celebration. And once you notice that you have this place of gratitude, I want you to allow the wisdom that you have to focus on it so that you can analyze it. And with your next breath in, I want you to use that breath as a tool to help your focus stay anchored on it for a moment. And just analyze its shape, its being, maybe its purpose, the reasons why you may feel gratitude. And maybe it puts a smile on your face. With your next inhale in, I want you to really breathe in and smile. Smile to this place of gratitude. Really embody it and embrace it. And on the exhale, I want you to release this gratitude so that it covers the full length of the body and the place that you're sitting in, the whole experience of this moment. You can breathe in and out about 2 more times, really feeling the sense of gratitude that you've been able to cultivate from a real experience in the present moment in your body. And we're going to allow this gratitude to stay with our breath. Every inhale and exhale from here until the end of practice is going to have a sense of gratitude. We're going to begin the exercise of counting the thoughts through each part of our body and each segment. So we're going to listen. When we breathe, we're going to breathe with our gratitude. Starting at the feet, I want you to feel the base of the feet. Notice the full extension of the foot from the toe to the heel, the inner sole and the outer rim, the top of the foot up to the ankle. Notice what comes up for you here for the next few breath cycles. And I challenge you to try to count the number of thoughts, impressions, or images that come to mind as you keep your focus here on your feet. And with each breath in and out, try to maintain the sense of gratitude. If at any point your mind wanders, bring it back. And if you're finding any difficulties in doing this for this extended period of time, I want you to take a hand and place it on the body part and help use that, that touch will help you to stay focused in addition to your mind breathing into the feet or to the body part. We're going to bring our awareness now up to our ankles. Feel the ankle and the joint. Notice the inner ankle and the outer ankle, just how it sits here on top of the feet. And just try to count the number of thoughts that come up or impressions. Be an observer, like an observer of clouds that go by. You may notice that they come in different successions and different shapes. But whatever you're noticing, just try not to attach to it and continue to count, staying anchored in the breath of gratitude. We bring our awareness now from the tops of our ankles to the knees, feeling the full length of the leg, the lower leg, the calf, the shin. And just see how many thoughts come to mind and if you can count them here. Your left leg and your right leg. Use the breath to stay anchored in gratitude. We're going to come up now to our knees, the full knee, the whole circular part of the knee, the front of the knee, the sides, and the back. And see what thoughts come up and count them as you notice them. Sometimes it may be none, and sometimes it may be plenty, and sometimes it may be one or two. They vary. Bring your awareness now up for the full upper thigh, the thigh from the knee up to the hips, around where the hamstrings are to the sits bone. The IT band on the outer left and right side, and just feel the full length of the thighs. And whatever thoughts come to mind, continue to count. Just here on the thigh. Anything that was before it on any other body part, let those go. Just focusing on the thighs. Using the breath to breathe in gratitude as you observe. Coming now up from the hips, well, from the thighs, the hips to the belly, the full length of the back towards the lower neck, the full length of the chest on the front side, all the way down to the lowest part of the belly. And as you breathe in and out, just stay focused with the gratitude of breath as you observe any thoughts that come to mind on this mid part of your body, on the front and the back. Just count the thoughts as you notice them. We're going to bring our awareness and attention down our arms now from the shoulder to the fingertips, wrapping around the bicep and the tricep through the elbow, down the forearm, the wrist, the tops of the hands. And just feel the full length of the limb, shoulder to fingertip. And notice any thoughts that come up for you here, counting them, breathing in with gratitude as you do so. Keep breathing. We're going to bring our awareness now up from our shoulders and our arms to our neck, our jaw, our face, the crown of the head, and the back of the head. Feel this full length of the neck as it elongates up to support the head and the face. And see if you can smile here with gratitude. And as you're here, notice the thoughts, observe what comes to mind as you just stay here for a few moments, counting the thoughts or impressions that you notice. Remember, try not to attach to any, just be an observer. Using the breath for gratitude. Bring your full awareness and attention now to the full body, from the crown of the head down to the feet. Notice the body as you breathe in and out, reflecting on each part: the head, the neck, the arms, the chest, the back, the hips, the legs, the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, the feet. See if you can continue to feel light as a feather as you reflect. Breathing in and out with that generous breath of gratitude and thankfulness. And for the rest of the practice, I just want you to stay here and continue to breathe, being one with your body just as it is. And all the thoughts that you notice, allowing it to be what it is without being anxious or feeling the need to attach to any of them, rather letting it go, noticing that they can coexist with the gratitude, and noticing how the breath can bring this sense of thanksgiving. And also noticing how our thoughts vary, and that there's nothing wrong with this. Breathing in and out. Continue to breathe, just being here. Continue to breathe in that gratitude. And if you like, you can continue to meditate as long as you like by turning this video off. If you'd like to conclude class with me now, you can start by wiggling the toes and the fingertips, slowly and gently opening the eyes. Continue to feel yourself light as a feather. And take about 2 more breaths. Thank you so much for joining me. Take all, none, or part of this practice with you today. Know that you do not have to keep anything with you, but if you need to come back to this practice, you can just take a breath and breathe. And it's always here for you. Thank you.